Oniomania or shopping addiction is the lack of impulse control that manifests itself to continually make new purchases, the vast majority of which are unnecessary or superfluous. The life of someone with this type of addiction is always to be with an intense desire to make purchases that, in most cases, is irresistible. They lose the feeling of restraint when spending on their purchases. They spend more than they have, and this leads to debt, economic, work, and family problems. Not carrying out a purchase that the person wants produce nerves, impatience, and irritability. Shopping addicts do not put a limit on spending. They can spend a lot of money on any object because they have that impulse. They cannot control themselves. They have impulse that prevent from being stable. Economically, they end up in debt because they buy things that cannot be paid for. If they don't admit that they have a problem, they can't be helped. These people, families, end up carrying their debts, or they simply try to put a stop to them by cutting off their income. If the addiction of buying is very serious, the person must admit that he has a problem. If it's slight, he must put limits on the amount of money he can buy, not have credit cards on hand, and have someone else examine his statement and keep track of what he spent. Right now, try to live with what you have and buy vital things like food, electricity, water. You need to have a savings account in case an inconvenience ever arises. Also, it's about avoiding seeing advertisements that increase the need for waiting to buy unnecessary things. Trying to keep your mind occupied with studying of learning new things. Exercising also helps to keep your mind blank and get rid of uncontrollable impulse when shopping. By avoiding product advertisements, you can decrease the interest in wanting something you don't need. If you can keep your mind occupied with any type of activity, you will be able to avoid and control your impulse and add to the health of your body. By doing all these thi- all these things, you will be able to do well in social, economic, and family settings. Thank you.